Hi. Um, I look like I'm on fire because I was out for once for today. Um, I went with my brother to the Indy race and State Fair, and that was pretty fun. I mean, I haven't really been out of the house much, and I don't really get out much, but that's probably because I just don't get out. I don't mind it. I mean, I like being inside, like my stuffed animal, you know, Mimsy, you know. Yeah, I sleep on the couch at my mom and my grandma's house, and I don't really do anything but play computer games and record things. I learned a lot, and I'm always learning, so I guess that's nothing really anything new. Um, I really want, I don't know. It's just really hard. Like, it's really bad. Like my webcam right now is really bad focusing. Um, Better? I don't know. So I I left my ex a couple weeks ago. I guess this is gonna be my side of the story. Within the first month, he cheated on me, and none of his friends say it's cheating. I'm the only one apparently that thinks that sending naked pictures of yourself to your ex or someone you have feelings for is cheating, and that you were going to do things with him later that night. Um, you know, he can. The relationship didn't last long. It was like 5 months, and I was impatient, and he was impatient. We rushed into things that we really just shouldn't have. And I learned that. And that's why now I'm just taking things as slow as they can come because I'm in no hurry. Um, I I realized that what I did was wrong by just disappearing. I'm skipping a little too far ahead, but the relationship ended with me basically leaving at 2 in the morning, packing all of my things up that I could carry, and had a friend drive me home with my stuff. And then I didn't say anything to him. And it wasn't that I didn't want to say anything to him, it was the fact that he's not. I I gave him two choices: to get his guy that he liked and out of his life, or me, and that, you know, you can't do this ever again. He might not call himself a beater, but he has the tendency of hitting people. Um, the thing that got me, yeah, I made a promise and a pact with him that I wouldn't look at his phone anymore, even though with the history, we're supposed to go forward. Well, he had a history of talking to his ex, not the same one, but a different one. And even though there were no naked pictures shown, they were talking about wanting to do it, and that he couldn't do it, and that it would be hard to leave me because I lived with him. And all I thought to myself was, I'll make it easy for you because I know what you really want. Now, I basically said that was three strikes, you're out at that point because it wasn't just the fact he was talking to this guy, it was the fact that he was lying about me. And if you're going to lie about your significant other that you're so-called in love with, you're not going to sit there and say the things that he said. But whatever. So I broke my promise. You know what? And I'm glad I did because the intuition that I have inside myself is that I can pierce through your soul with my eyes and I know when there's something wrong. And if you don't have sex with me for an entire month, clearly there's something wrong and you can't sit there and say, "Oh, I'm tired." Yeah, okay. You're so tired that the entire month you didn't want to get into my pants. No, it doesn't work like that. But I was portrayed that I was someone that he worked so hard every day and 12-hour shifts, which is not true. He worked 4 hours a fucking, not 4 hours, he worked 4 days out of a fucking week. So he had 3 days off. He chose to go out and play volleyball. He chose to go out and drink, and I let him. And then he has the nerve to ask me, can I go to a club with my friend in Chicago? People in relationships don't do that. But that's just me hashing out things and a lot of personal information that really doesn't need to be out there because I could care less where he's getting. And, you know, if you truly love someone, you wouldn't be on a dating site after one day of him not being with you. But what he doesn't realize is that my sport doesn't play with a ball, so he was in the wrong league the entire time. I don't know what he was talking about, ball in my park. So I left him because he's a cheater at heart, and I don't put up with drama, and I'm not going to put up with that and being portrayed that I'm someone that I had no problem with how much money he made, but he portrayed that I did. He portrayed that I would do nothing around the house and just play video games, which is a complete utter lie. He's the one that half-assed and couldn't do a full load of dishes. He didn't know how to. He doesn't know how to fucking cook. He does not do any of that. I did that. But, he tried so hard. He worked so hard. He gave it all. No, you didn't give anything up. The only thing you gave up, you couldn't even do because you went out and drank anyways. Give up, please. But, that's on me for trying to change someone. Because, you're not supposed to do that. And I realized that. And I didn't want to be with it anymore. And if that's a problem and that makes me a horrible person, well, I'm sorry I'm a horrible person and I don't want to be with a beater or whatever. So now I'm just taking things really slow. I'm not rushing. I won't let anybody kiss me on a first date if they try to. I'm just past this phase that people go through where they want to go clubbing, they want to go drinking, they want to go to parties. I don't want to do any of that. I don't, that's just not the thing for me. And it's like, I don't know, it's not a bad thing. And it's not a bad thing that I'm always in the house. But I'm just too far of a stage in my life to be with someone like that because I don't, I am done with that phase of my life, even though it lasted only for like 3 months. It wasn't for me. And there's nothing wrong with people that are in those phases of their life. They're enjoying it and they can do that. But I want someone I can settle down with. My mom says that I should look for someone that's 5 years older than me. My grandma says the reason why my relationships don't work and why friends don't work out and why they think I'm a bad friend and all that is because I give too high of an expectation from someone and they can never meet it, or that I'm also too trusting and people take advantage of me because I'm too nice at heart. And so then it leaves me bitter and jaded. I know that I stare at the floor a lot. I can't even stare into the camera, and I guess maybe I do have piercing eyes because every time I look at people, I just, within 5 minutes, I can tell if you're a good person or a bad person. I don't know what I am. I know that there's good inside of me, but it comes out wrong, and I'm misunderstood, and the communication is lacked. I'm better as a spectator than I am as an actor. But the thing the thing that just really hurts is that even though I'm at this phase in my life, people say I shouldn't feel this way, but I feel like that I'm not gonna find that. But everyone says that I will, and that no one is destined to be miserable and only to make other people happy. But that's not always true. There are people that have that. There are people that never get married. There are people that get divorced. I mean, there's people that end up being alone their entire life and they're okay with it. And I think maybe I just need to get to that point where I'm okay with it. Maybe I'm not miserable. I don't know. I don't really go out and socialize, so it's not like, I can just have 50 million friends that want my attention or any of that. And I'm not someone that wants to be the center of attention because I don't get it anyways. I tried the clubbing scene, I tried the bar scene, no one ever approached me. And I know that everyone goes with the mindset that someone's going to approach you. But, you know, I mean, at one point I just started winking at people. They could have thought I had a twitch and I was like a freak or something. But, I mean, I put invitations out there. And it's not because I feel I am superior and I need a man to approach me. I'm not like that. It's just I have never been someone that approaches people. it's really hard for me. I'm very introverted, I'm very shy, I'm very scared, and with my anxiety and all of that, and it just makes me very uncomfortable. I mean, even in school, I was always approached by the friends that I got and made in high school. They came to me. I didn't go to them. Yes, some days, I think, you know, wouldn't it just be wonderful if I could just, go back to dating my ex that was 5 years long? And then I realize, you know, if I got that, would I really be even happy? You're not supposed to settle. You can settle down, but you're not supposed to settle for someone. But some people do that. I don't know. I have a lot of things that are wrong. And I don't even know how I feel right now, honestly. It doesn't. I just really hope. I don't know. That maybe one day it does come along. Because I'd really hate. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't mind being alone, I guess. And I guess, I mean, I've been doing it okay so far. And, you know, as much as people put stuff in my head that, oh, just go on one more dating site. Oh, just, you're not getting any younger. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah. Like, it doesn't help when people put stuff into your head like that because then you want to go and do things. And it's like you're not even doing it for yourself anymore. And yeah, there's a point where you need help from someone, and then there's a point where people are pushing you around. And I've put myself out there on sites, and I guess maybe they think I don't like them enough, or they just don't like me, or they find something better. I don't know what it is. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. My face is really red. I had fun at the indie race. I really did. I got to spend really good quality time with my brother, and, you know, we don't get to do that a lot. I really wish my family was much closer than they were, but I guess that's what makes them family. um, so I guess I'll just keep trucking along. And I don't know. I'm just gonna try to be the best person I can be and the best friend and be a better friend. And that's all I'm gonna try to do. If love comes, it comes. But, I'm just gonna try my best to be a good person and make friends with people. That sounds like a really good goal. And this is where I play my video games. It's not too exciting, but it gets the job done. If you do watch this, then thank you for listening to me. If you don't, then you don't know what's going on and you wouldn't be watching it, so it didn't matter. But I mean, if you are, I don't know. Thank you for watching if you do, because even though, I'm just rambling, it's nice to know that someone at least hears the thoughts. Well, I think that's all I have to say. I guess I'll do an update or something like I usually do. I don't know.